Guys, thank you so much for tuning in again to this week's episode of In the Kitchen with Caitlin. Joining me today is my friend Jesse Rosales.
Hi, friend. How are you?
Good. He is also a casting director. He's cast some food shows that you may have heard of. We'll talk about that later, though. Don't worry, when we find out more about Jesse. And he's going to be helping me make my great Aunt Lucille's sweet potato souffle. Yeah.
Yummy, yummy.
I know. This is a 3 generations old recipe in my family. And this is our food edition as the sweet potato bake at Thanksgiving.
Oh, every year.
Every year.
Yum, yum, yum.
For as long as I remember.
This is literally all that's in the recipe.
It's a lot, but
Wow.
it's mostly sugar.
A lot of butter.
Yeah, it's a lot of butter. So it's our version of the sweet potato bake. They've always just called it a souffle. It's not a traditional souffle, but we've always just called it that because there's a lot of eggs.
Fancy name.
There's
too.
a lot of eggs.
I love it. And a lot of butter.
And all.
Everything's better with butter, though. Come on. It'll be good.
It is a southern recipe, so.
You can kind of tell.
Yeah.
Eggs, butter, sugar.
Milk, whole milk with all the
Oh.
fat in it. Important. Okay, so now that we've heard a little bit about the tradition, heard a little bit about Jesse, let's get started. Okay.
Yummy.
Right? So first, we're going to start with the star of the show. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking
Hello.
about the sweet I know. The sweet potato. So we already started this, but we're going to just tell you guys what we did. You wash your sweet potatoes, scrub them really good with cold water, and it's a little scrubby.
You literally scrub them?
No, we're going to give you the dirty ones.
Well, okay. I'm like, I want to see the scrubber later. You got to show me.
Yeah. Or you can just do it with a paper towel and scrub it too if you
Okay.
don't have a little brush.
You're a professional, though. Like, you got to do the scrub. Sorry.
I love you already. Okay. So, scrub them up really good. Then you half them. And then you put them on a baking sheet with tin foil. And you put the half that you cut, like, facing down. You bake it then at 350 degrees until you can poke a fork in them with ease when it comes out. So then you got these cute little baked potatoes.
Yum.
Okay. So then what we're going to do is we're going to get some little spoons. Here's your spoon.
Thank you.
I'm going to get a spoon as well. And now, we'll just put them in this bowl here.
Sweet potatoes.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is then you take a spoon and then you just
Peel it out.
go through and carve it out. Like
an avocado.
Like how we did the avocado. I was just thinking that too. Because we did an avocado episode and it proved to be a really difficult task. Sorry, Michael.
Goosey. Yeah.
But it's okay. This doesn't have to look beautiful. So you're just scooping out all the insides and then we're just going to toss the skins. Yeah, we're going to use that later. So just you can just throw them on the counter.
Just kidding.
Just throw them on the counter. It's good. Yeah. So we don't. Yeah.
Here, you help me.
Yeah. Teamwork.
Go team.
Go team. So, Jesse, while we do this really repetitive prep work, we like to make sure our guest has a spoon in their hand while they start to talk about themselves.
Definitely. There you go. That's a good plan.
Right? I don't know why. It just always works out that way, that there's something with a spoon involved.
I love it.
Most of the time. So, there's this little word. So, this word that comes up a lot, especially today. This is a big foodition in my family. So, I want to hear about the foodition in your family or friend group or wherever your foodition lives.
I was struggling with this foodition, my foodition. Well, because I used to work for the Food Network. Okay, long story. Let me back up a little bit.
Back up.
I'm originally from Northern California. So I grew up in the Bay Area. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But I grew up on McDonald's and diners and
That's okay.
the culinary scene there has nothing, obviously, on New York. But now when I go back, long short.
It's gotten better, I've heard.
Oh yeah, now, yes.
Okay.
Well, but the thing is too, like when you live in a thank you so much. When you live in a town where like literally my graduating class was 80 people.
Whoa.
They don't really venture out to different foods. Like we just got sushi in our area like a couple years ago, literally.
Wow.
So now I'm a sucker for Eggs Benedict. And literally the diner on Main Street in my little town has the best, the best Eggs Benedict.
Dude, so tell me what's so good about it.
Just the sauce. They put a little bit. I'll show you a picture. You have to put the picture, like literally.
Okay.
There's the sauce, and they put a little cayenne pepper. It's just like literally a plate of goodness, but like your artery clogging goodness.
Right, of course. I mean.
But
hello, hollandaise sauce.
Yes, my family never really knew what Eggs Benedict was. They just thought it was like, ooh, a fancy thing, because I'm here in New York, whatnot. But. So yeah, I've turned them all onto Eggs Benedict. So I guess that could be one of my little fooditions.
So when do you so it's a brunch thing with your family?
Literally every time I go back to California, I call and because they make it from scratch, literally. They make the hollandaise, they make everything from scratch.
So much work.
So I call ahead. I'm like, hi friends, Papa's coming over. I'm gonna get the Eggs Benedict because usually whenever we go, I order it and mine is always the last to come, so I always now call before.
And tell them. That's so cool that they do that, and they're like,
they know, because they are gonna make it from scratch for me. So I guess that could be my little foodition. I'm slowly elevating my family's
palate.
Yes.
Nice.
I mean,
I'm proud.
When we talk about wine, that's another story, but. But yeah.
That's awesome. I love that.
I love these. I can't wait to. I just want to eat one.
Right? Don't. We measured it out. Don't do that yet. You will. You will. Patience.
It's like, that sounds great. Don't do it. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a little.
Oh, did you get a little skin in there? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, so it just falls right out, easy peasy.
Literally like an avocado.
Yeah, it is. Nice and soft. Great.
Yummy.
Yay.
Go team.
And go team for sure. Yeah, so we could toss those back in this bowl now. And it's so soft. You could do a mashed potato masher, but honestly, if you let them cook long enough, you won't even need one. You can just get a fork in there and which is what I'm gonna do, and just press the fork on it and
make some sweet potato pudding. Basically,
it's a sweet potato bake. So you see, you just press it with the fork and it just goes to mush. This is a family recipe, so I had to call my dad and spoke to some aunts because on the recipe card from my grandfather's recipe box, may he rest in peace, it had a list of all the ingredients and the instructions were put it in a bowl, mix it up, bake at 350 because he knew the recipe.
Were there measurements or no?
Yeah, there was measurements. No, there was exact measurements. That's not the problem. It's just the procedure of if you added it in a specific order, if you did anything with the egg or anything no.
You just put it in a bowl.
Just put it in a bowl, mix it up.
Bake it. It'll be good. We promise. Cool.
So
it's been passed down for generations. It better be good.
3 generations, and we're still making it every Thanksgiving by request and actually demand. So, yeah. All right. So, ready for this? A cup and a half of sugar.
Yes, holiday season. Ay. You're not messing around.
No, this is a lot of sugar.
Wow. Okay.
A half a cup of milk.
Go big or go home. Whole milk, yeah?
Whole milk with all the fats in it. None of this skim.
We need the padding. I mean, the winter is coming. Come on. We need a little insulation.
We're gonna move some of this stuff to the side. That's for the topping. You get some of this softened butter. Make sure you leave it out to soften. 1 and 2. And let's start cracking some eggs.
Oh my God.
Just throw it all in.
The
and then
whole thing, not egg whites? And the whole thing?
We're gonna, not the shell.
Well, no. But the egg and the yolk.
Throw it in and mix it.
And mix it together. Okay.
That is the.
I'm like, which one?
That is the instruction.
Like, how do we do it? How do I crack my eggs? There we go.
Right, here we go. I usually do a firm tap on the counter.
Easier.
And then yeah.
There we go.
1, 2, 3.
He did it!
Ta-da! 5 eggs, by the way, for those of you who weren't
Wowza.
counting. Right?
Thank you.
Basically, yeah, this is, you can tell this dish is from the South.
Goodness.
Got some Southern blood in me.
Paula
what
Deen
can I
ain't got
say?
nothing on you.
Definitely got some butter. Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands because I have raw egg yolk all over me,
Good
or egg
idea.
white rather. So give me one second.
The clear part. Not
The clear
yellow.
part, the clear part. But you know, because we don't want anyone on this show to get salmonella, we're
No.
gonna wash those hands.
Good idea.
All right. And now my good trusty cake mixer, also from my grandfather. So yeah, this is he's probably looking down and smiling right now on this whole episode. He might even be hilariously laughing and being like, "What are you doing to this recipe?" No.
He's proud of you.
He's proud.
Yes.
He'd be very proud. He used to, actually, one of my fondest memories of my grandfather was one time he helped me make a carrot cake from a recipe I found, and he like said the recipe was wrong, and he like fixed it for me so that the cake would bake together.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I was like a little kid, and my dad was working on his motorcycle in the garage, and my poppy made me this cake. And I don't know, I was really young too, and it was like one of the first times someone let me like in the kitchen. Like my dad would let me do like simple things, but I was pretty young, but he like full on let me make a cake.
Watch out.
It was cool. So you start it low.
Oh, my Lord. Look at that goodness. We're going to eat that soon.
And it's gonna be in your belly.
Oh, my Lord. So does it have to be like hardcore fine or like...
Well, we don't want like full on like big chunks of butter.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be like super duper smooth because
Yeah.
it's potato, but it's gonna be. I don't want someone to like bite into it and get a big mouthful of butter.
Yeah.
That would not be good. I guess you could meringue these eggs.
What does that mean, meringue? Like just whip them up before?
You whip up just the whites so it becomes that foamy,
The foam.
frothy, and then incorporate that, and then I bet that would rise. I wonder if Aunt Lucille ever did it like that, and it just like got lost in translation. Since
They're like, put it all together.
There was no, and like maybe because they're all food people, they were like, well, souffle, yeah, you meringue the eggs.
Yeah.
You know, I wonder. All right, so now
Assembly
you're gonna,
time.
yeah. So you're gonna help me out here, Jesse.
Okay. Do you want me to hold this? What do you want me to do?
Hold this for a
I'll
second.
do this.
Yeah. And then what I'm gonna have you do is I'm gonna lift the bowl, and then you're gonna.
Or do you want me to lift it?
Yeah, you could lift the bowl. You're there. That makes more sense.
Do you want me to put this
You
on
just
the
toss it to the side. We'll wipe it up. We'll
Perfect.
We'll get the cleanup crew in aisle 6. Don't worry.
Right. Done and done. Ready to
Yeah.
pour.
So tip it. All right.
Mmm.
And it's like a batter. Ooh, that's beautiful. It's all right, guys. Listen. It's not always glitz and glamour. Sometimes it's gonna be a little rustic.
But we can still tell ourselves it's glitz and glamorous.
It's still glitzy and glamorous because it's gonna taste amazing.
Exactly.
And that, my friends, is where the real glamour is. Delicioso. I've been saying that a lot. Where did I get that from? I don't know.
Probably a Mexican.
We're just gonna say, so I don't get hate mail for calling Jesse Rosales a racist. He's
I'm
actually
Mexican. I can say that.
I love how you knew. You know, I know how you knew where I was going with that. Being like fellow casting director,
Oh gosh, yeah.
ethnically
I forget all these legal
ambiguous.
things.
We have to be so PC all
That's
the time.
Why I'm
So you
behind
can-
the camera.
Right. No, but you're good. But honestly, it's because you're Spanish, so you can say
Oh, yeah.
whatever you want, and it wasn't derogatory either.
No, not at all.
Delicioso, it's like Spanglish.
It's a
not
good word.
Spanish or English.
Oh, then maybe you. Never mind. I'm gonna shut up.
It's okay. No, we're good. We're good. And you spread it out.
Spread around. And then we make a crust for the topping, yeah?
Yeah, it's a streusel topping. This is actually looking a lot like what I remember it now, so I'm getting really excited.
I'm in love.
Like, look how, that's like a cake batter. I get it. Now I'm starting to understand why she insisted on calling it souffle.
It will rise.
Souffle, we looked it up because I was like, how is it even really a souffle? Souffle literally just means in French to like blow up. So it's a cake with a lot of eggs that just gets bigger. And I'm like, well, I guess if you talk about it like that.
But then can every cake be considered a souffle then?
Not every cake has eggs.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, not every cake. Some cakes, but not every cake.
That's true.
Yeah. So.
Anyway.
No.
Yeah.
All right. So, if you want to get technical, with our pinkies up,
Right.
we just did for you. Don't worry. You're welcome.
Done and done.
Done.
We actually asked Google.
That's technical. That's technical. All right. So let's get this topping going. Now the magic happens. So we have this in our lovely pan. We're gonna put it to the side because we're gonna get our topping ready. Yay! So I'm gonna put half a cup of flour, half a cup of brown. You're gonna hold the whisk. Get ready to whisk.
Uh-oh.
A half a cup of brown sugar, and then you can do more or less of this depending on taste. Pecans. I normally we have some of the crushed ones, and then we would like place whole ones around the edges, but the store didn't have unsalted whole ones, so it's really important you do unsalted ones because it's supposed to be like a candy topping, and salt roasted pecans, that'll ruin their party. It's not gonna work.
That's not gonna be sweet.
No.
Now I whisk.
So whisk, 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 and while you whisk, I'm going to add a quarter of a stick of melted butter. So you keep doing what you're doing. Because there wasn't enough butter in this recipe. So we decided to add a little bit more. Yeah. And it's going to be like that wet, sandy consistency.
Yum. Like candy.
Like candy.
Oh, because I forgot about the brown sugar. How could you forget about the brown sugar?
Right? I know. Yummy. Okay, so while I got you stirring, and I really like making people talk about themselves while they're stirring, tell me, what do you got that you're working on lately?
Oh, gosh.
What's going on? Tell me what you want to plug. You've always got things to plug.
One project I'm working on, unfortunately, I can't really talk about, but it's going to be awesome. Hopefully, I'm gonna be like meeting with J-Lo, and
wow,
it's like a big deal. Hopefully by like next February we'll be able to talk about it hardcore.
Next February, okay. How about anything?
But right now I've actually just wrapped up a show for A&E Networks called Lost in Love. We are actually still casting, so I'm still trying to help them. Basically, it's a show for A&E called Lost in Love, and we're looking to reconnect individuals with a lost love interest from their past. One whom in this digital age they cannot find on their own, via Facebook, Google, blah, 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 blah. So it was a really tough casting, actually, but I'm very happy to say that one of the women that we found and reconnected her with her lost love, he was like in Paris, and it's a long story short, but they're still going very strong. 7 months later, she just moved to Paris to be with him. So it's a very beautiful, fun, uplifting show.
Wow.
Very different from my Housewives.
Right, Jesse used to work on The Real Housewives.
Yes, and then, but my redeeming thing would be I worked on Chopped on the Food Network, which is what really started my passion for food. Worked on that for 18 seasons.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to have you on the show, because I know you know what it's like to put food people on camera.
Oh, yeah.
So I feel like you'd be all about this.
Is this good?
Yeah.
Are we good?
Stir up a little bit more over there.
This one?
Just, because you see how it's not as, You want it to be all, like, even and incorporated, but it's really good consistency.
Looks good.
It does.
And what are you working on? I mean, you have a million projects going on, too. What are you working on?
You're interviewing me back.
Yeah.
You're the guest.
Sorry. That's what I do for a living.
I know.
Like, tell me about you.
You don't get
Your
to flip it on
turn.
me. I think we all kind of know what I'm working on right now.
True.
Because we're doing.
Yeah, right.
I have this cooking show. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's
Really?
called In the Kitchen with Caitlin.
I love cooking shows. Tell me more about it. I think we could.
It's on the Manhattan Neighborhood Network.
I love it.
Yeah.
I've actually seen it.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Did you get to watch it like on TV? Have you? Oh my god! That's so exciting.
I was searching for it and I'm like, yes, I found it!
Yay!
Go team!
Which episode?
It was, you were doing, I only got to see the beginning, but it was the really fun girl with glasses.
Oh, everyone has seen Patricia's episode. Everyone has seen Patricia's episode. That's a lot of people say that's their favorite episode. It's a pumpkin cookie. I
DVR'd it, so I'm actually I want to make the recipe. You know,
Yeah,
I want to go through with it all.
Yay.
Let's make it happen, like we're doing right now.
Yeah, like we're doing right now. Yay!
Ooh,
All right.
That oven has got me a little hot.
I know, I know.
Yeah, let's get this baby
my
cooking.
word! Yeah.
Shall we switch spots?
Let's switch spots. Because I'm reaching over you, and I'm gonna just take a bigger spoon. I was a little spoon. This is
It's just a baby. You know.
compared to what? And we're gonna spoon said topping onto souffle.
I'm excited. I kind of just want to eat the topping.
I think we could. There's no egg in the topping, so we totally could actually. And it's just supposed to look like sand on top, like you're going to the beach. I'm so like excited. So friggin' giddy for this one. This is like Thanksgiving for me. Like Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday, and people are like, oh, why? Because it's a food holiday. I mean, yes, but I have to say it's because you're not giving or like worrying about presents. You're being thankful for what you already have.
I like that.
And I
like
think
that
that's
perspective.
Beautiful. I love having that and spending time with my family. I mean, I'm really close with my family.
You're so lucky they're close, like, geographically.
They are. They're very geographically close, and so geographically close that sometimes my sister just comes and stays in my apartment.
Oh, I wish my brother could do that.
I know.
Next year.
My brother did that once too. It was for like a week.
Oh, nice.
I live in close proximity to like jobs for them. Well, my sister's got a full-time job, but my brother works in production.
Okay, yeah.
He's a PA, so sometimes like if he gets a gig and it's crazy call time,
He'll
call his big sister.
Yeah.
And be like, hey, Caitlin, can I crash?
I'm crashing. No, I don't think, does he really ask though, can I? He's like, I'm crashing, right?
Yeah.
That's what family's for.
It's like, you live really close to where I need to be at 4:30 in the morning.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
I feel bad for those people.
Yeah. So other than Lost in Love,
Mm.
do you have any fun things that you want to talk about in regards to family for you or your show that you're working on? What else? What else, Jesse? Come on.
Well, I'm doing, it's kind of like a very top secret project right now. I think I've actually told you about it in confidence.
Yeah.
But it's basically, unfortunately, I do have the reputation of casting Housewives of New York, which isn't the most, what's the word? It can kind of fall into the trashy reality show
My mom loves that
genre. But those ladies know what they're getting themselves into, and
Most
it's
of them, yeah.
it's what they want to do. But right now, I'm in the midst of creating my own franchise where it's going to be positive, and of course there's going to be drama because when you're dealing with women. When you're dealing with women who have their own companies and want to make their magic happen a million times over, there's crazy personalities I'm dealing with, but they all have businesses and brands to represent, meaning like American Express and Pepsi and big deals.
Wow.
So I'm actually trying to franchise this show. I'm in touch with this woman who wants to introduce me to J-Lo. So we'll see. But I want to take it straight to E. I don't want to take it to Bravo. And because Bravo will turn it into Bravo.
Okay.
And,
let's keep it.
Yeah.
Let's keep the mudslinging to a minimum.
Yeah. Oh, wait, what did I say?
You just said Bravo, keep it Bravo. I was worried you were going to go somewhere, but you didn't.
Oh, yeah,
so I'm proud of you
Bravo,
for that.
keep it Bravo.
Bravo, keep it Bravo. Bravo does Bravo.
So, I don't want it to be like that. I want to do a positive thing and motivate people and, make some magic happen.
Yeah. Aww.
Yeah, I was offered my own reality show too, and I was like, no, thank you.
I could see that.
I just want to be behind the camera. But
Yeah.
and then I'm
And that's why I feel so special that you said yes to be here today.
Hi, friend. I know. I was like, oh crap, oh shoot, I'm gonna be on camera.
You can say crap. Crap's
what
not
happened?
a bad word. Crap's not a bad word.
You never know. In some countries.
Some countries. This is ready to go in the oven. You're gonna put it in for 40 minutes at 325 degrees, or until the top looks like golden brown. Alrighty, time for everyone's favorite part.
Yes.
Eating. All right, so let's serve this up. So I just take a ladle. We always just dive in and you just scoop it out. It's not like this like beautiful ceremonious thing. All right, give me your plate.
Oh, but
Jesse.
it so is.
It is actually.
Yes.
We can get you more. Hold on. No, you only want one little scoop.
I'm like, actually, give me more, give me more.
There you go. Now, do you want for me?
Hurry, I want to eat it.
All right. I'm coming. I'm
Just
coming.
kidding.
No, don't kid.
Yum.
All right, you ready? Cheers.
Cheers. Payoff magic work. I'm not even gonna say anything. Hold on. Holidays, family, butter,
Right.
yumminess.
Thanks.
Go team. Love it.
Go team. Well, thank you so much for being here, Jesse.
Thank you for having me.
I love having you. You were so much fun today.
Go team. Stop it.
Yeah, and thank you guys for tuning in again. And be sure to check out For Lost in Love, Jesse's
Watch
project.
out. A&E Networks. Watch out.
Or if you're looking for a lost love, ring up Jesse.
Let me know.
You can find this recipe and all of our recipes on www.inthekitchenwithcaitlin.com. Thanks so much for tuning in, and be sure to come back next time. And don't forget your empty stomach.